Welcome back users. Now in this video we are going to install the Brendan Ingram's Linux audio setup script. So it will install the Pro Audio for your audio recording or video recording needs. So any content creator who wants to record audio, who wants to record some instrument music, who wants to create and record videos on his system will be able to do so. So I have opened up the GitHub page of Brendan Ingram's Linux audio setup scripts. So they are located on this page, and you have to click here on the code button, and there are three ways to do it. So you can download the zip file from the HTTPS link given here. So this is the link given. Then you can use the GitHub command line to download that script, or you can directly download the zip, which I have done. So I clicked here, and on clicking, the zip file got downloaded to the downloads folder. Then I use the extract to command to extract the zip folder, and here if you open it, there are different folders of different Linux distribution. Each folder has a script meant for that distribution. So earlier we have checked the Fedora how to do this. So this is the Fedora scripts, and all the scripts are there arranged the version wise. So there is a script for 36, 35, 37, 38 versions of Fedora. Now coming back, today we are going to check it on Zorin OS. So there is a folder for Zorin OS. So Zorin OS 16 is supported by the Brendan Ingram's Linux audio script or Pro audio script. And opening this, this is the script file, and we are now going to install this on Zorin OS 17, which is the latest release. So it should work here. I am sure it should work on Zorin 17 also. Now let us investigate the script. So on starting the execution of the script, it will first update the system. You can see here this the update command is there. Then it will add the Licorice kernel repositories to the system. You can see here, and then it will install the Linux image Licorice MD64. So it will install the latest Licorice kernel available along with the kernel headers also. Then the script will go ahead and install the pipewire. So it will mask or it will disable the pulse audio. Then it will install pipewire. So you can see, and the wire plumber service will be installed. After that, the CPU frequency will be changed. So the CPU kernel will change from the default balance or the standard mode to the performance mode, and the sudo system control disable on demand will disable the on demand mode of the CPU governor. So system will never fall back to the on demand. It will always remain in the performance mode. Then further, the max user watches will be edited and changed to 60, not 60, it is, yes, 6 lakhs. So you can see here. So this will be edited in the system control.configuration file. In the audio configuration file, the audio will now get a new priority of 90, and the memory lock, which is limited in the standard configuration of the audio configuration, will now be changed to the memory lock unlimited. Further, the user will be added to the audio group. Reaper will be installed. So Reaper is a digital audio workstation. Then Wine will be installed. So Wine repositories, Wine JPG keys, everything will be installed. Then any supporting application packages like Winetricks, which is required for additional functionality of the Wine, that will be also installed. Finally, the yaw bridge will be installed. Then the VST path or the VST folders to store the VST we can say executables will be created in the Wine folder. So Wine drive C, program files, Steinberg, common files, and the common files. So here the VST plugins, VST2 plugins, and the VST3 plugins will be stored. by the system. And then the Yobish configuration will be done. So Yobish control will add the paths to the VST plugins, VST2 plugin and the VST3 plugins. And finally, the VST Windows VST plugins will be downloaded and installed in this. And finally, the last step is to do the YABridge control. So the YABridge gets updated. So the configuration of the YABridge control will get updated, and all this that is done in the YABridge, like for example, adding the paths, all those will be updated in the YABridge control. And after this step is completed, you have to just reboot your system, and it will be very fine, and it will be suitable to create audio music, or you can create videos on that, edit the videos. So for the content creators, it will be a perfect machine. So any content creator who likes Zorin, or who is on work, who is working on Zorin OS and wants to have the Linux Pro Audio or the Linux Audio enabled on his system, he has to use the Brendan Ingram script like this. So in the next video, we will check out the actual desktop, how it looks, what is the configuration done by this script to the system. Now let us execute this script. So you have to close this. You have to open a terminal here. Same folder where the script is there, you have to open a terminal. You have to do this command, change mode space +X. Then you have to give the file name install.audio.sh. That's done. So you have now the, we can say, the sudo or the admin privileges have been granted to the script. And then finally you have to just run the script by doing this command. So in Fedora it was different. In Fedora you have to just run the command, and then you have to give the sudo password or the root password. But here you have to use the change mode method. That's it. And now again you have to give the password. Here you can see the update has been done. System is already updated, because before this video started I had updated the system. So the system is updated. Immediately it checked the updates, where the updates were available. So no updates were available. Then it started the Licorice kernel installation. The kernel repository, Licorice kernel repositories are added. The JPG key is installed, and it has started downloading the Licorice kernel along with the any dependencies that are required. Some additional packages are getting installed. So around 33 newly installed packages and 201 MB of archives need to be downloaded. 392 MB of additional disk space will be used. So that's good. Now the installation of Pipewire has started. Pipewire is going to get installed as a PPA because the Ubuntu 22.04 LTS on which this Zorin is based, it is the packages are very old and the Pulse audio is the standard audio service there. Now the wire plumber is getting installed. So there is a separate PPA for wire plumber also. So some new dependencies are getting installed because the pipe wire and the pipe wire plumber has caused some dependencies to get pulled up. So most of these dependencies are related to the kernel and some might be some updates and upgrades to the Ubuntu base of Zorin OS. Now the grub is getting updated with the new Linux kernel that were installed. Okay, so failed to disable the unit, that is the on demand, because the on demand service does not exist. So now what we have to do is we have to go back, open the install script with the text editor. You have to go to that line where the on demand governor mode is there. So that you have to comment out. So I have done the comment out. So it won't be executed, and the following next line will be executed. That is the default CPU governor will be performance, that will be added to the grub configuration. Once this is done, you have to just save the file. The file has been saved. Close the file. Again, you can what you can do is you can just restart the script to run again. So it will just not execute what is already done. So whatever steps are executed properly, those will be skipped, and directly it will go to add the CPU mode as default CPU mode as performance in the grub configuration. You can see it here. So again, it is executing that grub update. It is all automatic. You have to do nothing. Only sometimes the issue comes up, then you have to do as I've told you. You have to comment out that line. Now you see what happens. Licorice kernel is already there, so it will not. It will skip the installation. So here you can see found existing deb entry for the Liquorix kernel. So the Liquorix repos are there. So you can see it is going ahead. It is just adding the key to the Liquorix JPG folder. So now the installation of Piper, it will be some steps will be repeated. So the earlier configuration for Pipewire and wire plumber will be overwritten again. Licorice kernel installation step was skipped, only the JPG keys were again added. If you want, I will just show you. You see the Licorice kernel was already there, so it has skipped the installation. You can see now the wire plumber is getting installed. Now the grub modification has come. You see Licorice kernel is already there. Now in system control, the swappiness was level was changed to 10. Max user watches was increased to 6 lakhs. Audio configuration, the audio was given priority 19. Audio memory lock has been removed and it is unlimited now. User has been added to audio group. Reaper has been installed. You can see here installation of Wine is going on. It's very fast, and the CPU performance, let us check that also. Where is this CPU performance? It has gone. It should be there somewhere here only. Okay, let me check. Yes, Licorice kernel is there. So it is not seen here, but it should have been done. It is very difficult to search fast in so many lines, but it should be there somewhere here only. So nothing to worry. The grub configuration will be updated with CPU default CPU governor default configuration as performance. So the CPU will always work in the performance mode. And now what is going on? So additional some packages are getting installed, and the Linux HWE, that is the enhanced kernel, is getting removed. If you remember, that warning came that there is no on-demand performance mode for the CPU governor. So on-demand mode is not there for CPU governor in Ubuntu. That means it is also not there in Zorin. And remember, you will not be able to stop any installation or uninstallation of any packages because the script is automatic. Okay, so now the Wine Mono installer is asking for permission to install. So we have to click on the install button. So Winetricks has already been downloaded and Wine Mono is now getting installed. You can see here it got connected to the Winetricks website on GitHub. So the packages for Winetricks and Wine Mono have been downloaded. Wine configuration is getting updated. Folder is created in the home SAM directory. You can see the core front installation has started. The installation of Yabri just started. You can see here the different plugins with the .so suffix. Those are getting installed. Okay, so the system is completed. Installation. So the Linux audio script from Brendan Ingram's GitHub page has been successfully installed. We will stop the video here. We will reboot and we will then investigate the desktop, how the Brendan Ingram script has changed, what has changed in the desktop, how the configuration for the audio file system and audio configuration has been changed by the this Brendan Ingram script. All those will be investigated, and we will also investigate what different application packages were installed as a result of this script. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.